for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Jose Arena gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager, outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 4-10.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run? There's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting third.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. Another full count pitch home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Kyle Freeland is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way to the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Just hung in there on that one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Starlin Castro.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Dahl aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Herrera waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Herrera will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Kyle Freeland, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Here's the 1-0. Right side hit hard. A dive and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late and the bases are loaded now.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
This is line to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
In now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count also only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2-2. Here it is. Freeland, the runner at third. Blackman over at second. Murphy at first. 2 out in the inning. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Martin Prado now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. Now a rocket deep down the line in left, and that's off the left field wall.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Runner at second here with one man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Miguel Rojas is on deck. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. The 3-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Count is full. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Rosell.
Digging in, Rosell Herrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Prado at second. Rojas on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-1 home. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here now the 2-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third. but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. From the stretch. Right there for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.